Welcome back to Cooking with Mark and Oreo. Today we're going to teach you how to make chicken adobo. This is the most amazing, delicious Filipino dish. My friend Chris Casco taught me this recipe many years ago. I made a few adjustments to it because instead of peppercorn, we're going to use ground black pepper because my husband hates peppercorn. So it tastes just as delicious. So we're going to make some variations to the recipe. Oreo's going to help me today. He helped me pick out all the ingredients that we need. So you have to plan ahead because you're going to marinate the meat overnight because you want to marinate the meat for at least 12 to 24 hours. So this is a mix of chicken drumsticks with the bones, and then also, as you can see in here, there's some chicken thighs. It looks like a lot. It's going to shrink down, but you definitely want leftovers because the flavor is amazing. My partner took me to the Philippines about 4 or 5 years ago. We had the most amazing time. They're the friendliest group of people. They make the most amazing food. So I'm going to start with limes. I'm going to add 3 whole limes, and I have a lime squeezer. So I'm going to squeeze all 3 over the chicken. Then you want to use some MSG. Again, a lot of this recipe is not measuring. It's just kind of by eye. So you want to put a couple splashes of MSG. But remember, there's a lot of chicken underneath, so when you mix it all together. And then you also want some garlic powder. And a generous amount of garlic powder. And then instead of the peppercorn that my husband doesn't like, I'm going to use ground black pepper. But again, you want to use like a generous amount because you have a lot of chicken in this bowl. Then you want some bay leaves, but you want to break them apart. So I'm going to take maybe 6 bay leaves, and I'm just going to break them apart and put it right over the chicken. Now here comes the fun stuff. You're going to use soy sauce, vinegar, and the secret ingredient, Sprite Zero. But these are Filipino soy sauce and Filipino vinegar, courtesy of my friend Chris Casco. And you want about 30% of soy sauce to cover the bottom of your bowl. So that is about 30%. You want to eye it, put a little bit more, never hurts. And then you want to put a generous splash of vinegar. And again, this is Filipino vinegar. You can use regular distilled vinegar, but we're trying to be authentic here. And then the last ingredient is Sprite Zero. You can use regular Sprite. I use Sprite Zero because of the sugar, but Sprite Zero works just as well. And then you want to just put a generous splash of that. My splash is more of a pour. And now, with your clean hands, you want to just get in and dirty. You want to mix all that flavor in. All right, now after you get down and dirty and mix the chickens well covered, you want to cover it and put it in the fridge for at least 12 hours to 24 hours. Again, make sure it's an airtight container because throughout the 12 to 24 hours, if you're going in the fridge for a drink or preparing another meal or getting a snack, you can just give it a shake to get that flavors really mixed in there. I tend to do that at least 4 or 5 times through the night just because I want everything really flavorful. So this will sit in there till tomorrow morning or tomorrow afternoon. So I'll see you guys tomorrow and we'll cook it up for you. See you later. Say bye, Oreo. Hi, welcome back. It's been 24 hours. We're gonna show you how to make your Filipino chicken adobo. Oreo's ready to go. Just take it out of the fridge again. Been marinated for 24 hours. The longer you marinate it, the better the flavor will be. First, we're going to mince some garlic in a pan. I have some canola oil heated in the pan right here at 2 tablespoons. And then I got about 6 cloves of garlic. And you're going to pan fry that for about 2 or 3 minutes so you can smell the aroma of the garlic. As you can hear, it already sizzling. You don't want it to burn, so about 2 to 3 minutes. All right, so the garlic's starting to brown a little bit, so that you're good to go to add the chicken, because you don't want the garlic to burn. So here is the marinated chicken, and you're gonna use tongs to put it in the pan. And you want to do it pretty fast because you want the garlic again to burn. It's gonna seem like a lot of chicken for this one pan, but it works, trust me, I've done this quite a few times. And you wonder what I'm gonna do with all the sauce. I'm gonna pour it right in the pan. You don't have to use all the sauce. I use quite a bit of the sauce because I like my things saucy. And you can turn up the heat to about medium. And then you're gonna leave that in the pan for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then you're gonna turn the chicken over. So I'll bring you back in about 10 to 15 minutes, and you can see me flip it over. This is gonna cook in the pan for about an hour. So it's kind of a long process, but it's worth the wait. It's amazing flavor. So I'll see you back here in 10 to 15 minutes. Say bye, Oreo. Hi guys, it's been 10 minutes. So now you wanna just mix the chicken around, flipping it to make sure it's all getting cooked in the sauce. You wanna do this every 10 minutes for a half hour. And then after a half hour, you're gonna lower the heat, and then you're gonna continue flipping it every 10 minutes for another half hour. So it's gonna cook for about 1 minute. You want the chicken falling off the bones. So every 10 minutes, flip it. After the half hour, so in about another 20 minutes, I'll lower it and keep flipping every 10 minutes for about an hour. Alright, so it's been about a half hour, so I'm going to lower the heat till between low and medium, and I'm going to turn them one more time. And you can see the chicken's getting really soft and starting to fall away from the bones. But you definitely want chicken with bones because that brings definitely more flavor. And who would have thought I'd be cooking Filipino food? 6 years ago when I moved to New York, I've never even met a Filipino. Now I'm married to one. I have Filipino friends. I've been to the Philippines, and now I'm cooking Filipino dishes. So we're gonna let this cook on low for about another half hour. And you can keep turning in between, but you don't have to do it as often. So in a half hour, we're gonna make some Filipino fried garlic rice to go with the adobo. So I'll see you back in a little bit. Welcome back. It's been an hour. As you can see, the chicken is done. It looks beautiful. Look at that amazing sauce. I am actually going to switch it to the burner over here. And I'm going to cover it while I make my Filipino garlic fried rice. I'm going to take another pan on medium heat. I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. And then about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic minced. I'm not going to tell you how much garlic to use, because you can use as much as you want. The more garlic, the better. And you're going to pan fry this on medium-high heat, but you're going to want to constantly stir it because you don't want it to burn. But you want it brown and crispy. As you can see, the garlic's nice and brown and crispy. You can actually do it 2 ways. You can take out half and save half for garnish, or you can just mix the rice in, which I'm going to do. I have 2 cups of cooked white rice that I'm going to add right to the pan. And then you're going to add a little bit of salt. And some black pepper. Then you're just going to continue to stir the rice. Welcome back. There's our finished chicken adobo. Filipino style, and this is our garlic fried rice. And I definitely have to take a bite of this. Look at all the juices on that. I'm gonna get a little bit of the rice. That's incredible. The flavors are amazing. Thank Oreo, my assistant. Thank you for checking out another video here at Kikkoman, Mark, and Oreo. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and show us some love. Until next time, see you guys later.